Today I want to talk about something very personal. The reason why it is so important to talk about this is because this is my fifth time filming this video. It has been shut off for no reason at all 5 times. Now, the subject that I'm talking about is personal to me, but it's also very personal to you because we are all under the same attack. What I'm talking about is entity attacks. Now, I've been talking about it a lot, and I wrote about entity attacks in chapter 2 of my book and what entities actually are. But I find that when I mention it to people, they don't actually understand what it is, and people resort to insults, condescension, or sometimes very sarcastic statements about this kinds of things, and it becomes very painful. Now, there are individuals who are called targeted individuals, and what that actually is are very strong souls who have some kind of purpose that will do something that either exposes what entities are or goes against their agenda. And those people are heavily targeted in order to stop them. So I've been targeted since the womb space and throughout my life. I've had so many near-death experiences, like I thought they were normal. Now, I chose to speak about this today because being silent as the alternative is now at a time where it's very dangerous. Because we need to not only protect our souls, but we need to actually reconnect to it, strengthen it, and become energetically strong. That's one reason. The other reason is because this needs to be known so that people who are going through very severe attacks daily can stop being treated as something weird, some kind of possessed being that people need to stay away from. Now, here's the thing. All of these Hollywood movies and television shows around this kind of thing, like The Exorcist, I don't know, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, a lot of movies or television shows that deal with this subject. They treat entities as these physical things that we're to be in massive fear of. And it promotes and instills such a fear in us that we become afraid of entities. Now, this is what I specifically wrote about in my book. Entities are afraid of us because it is our soul power that they are using. Now, we are unconsciously giving it to them because we don't know. Now, once we know, we have the power and ability to stop it from being taken. Now, let me clarify. About 4 or 5 years ago, I was being severely attacked to the point where I was punching myself in the head with my fist sideways like this until I became unconscious and passed out on the floor. I would recover maybe 10-15 minutes later with swollen like bumps at the side of my head, and my knuckles developed with like encrusted kind of calluses on it. Now, I visited some relatives who were very close to me, and my cousin, who is like a daughter to me, she and I went for a walk in the forest. And because I was in such fear of whatever this was, I confessed to her in tears what was happening to me. And I saw the tears in her eyes and the look on her face of, I don't know what this is. Now, this is where my quest began to find out what it actually is. What it is entities are energetic life forms or beings or whatever it is you want to term them. We have an energy body around us. And the physical body that you see is not the real us. The real us is being shut off, or we're being deterred from investigating or knowing about it or exploring it, so that we do not know our power, our potential, even our purpose here, or even why we came. This is the reason. And I found out that what it was is entities had put energetic implants in my shoulders, and the entities could at any time trigger them for me to punch myself, to bring me in such a state of fear that they feed off of it, because I am a very strong soul here, and the stronger your soul is depends on how much you train your energy. And so being a strong soul with the potential to do things that expose them, they will do anything to stop you. Now, I know people personally who have had even worse experiences than me, because the entities do not want us to speak about it, expose them, show them, anything like that. Now, entities come in different forms, such as archangels is one of the most popular ones, and this is very popular in the New Age movement. And a lot of psychics and psychic healers are channeling these negative entity beings without knowing it. And those who know it are working with them. That is such a painful thing to know. And those who unknowingly do it, they are being targeted and hurt as well. Now, how these entities work is they channel through these people, and then they kind of cord to any client or people that they work with. And that's what happened to me. I was corded severely in my back. And the main way that entities enter and attack us is through our 7 chakras. Now, this has become very popularized, especially in the New Age movement. There's so many videos on YouTube about clearing your chakras, healing your chakras. What these are, as I came to find out, are energetic implants from your crown all the way down your spine. And this is a portal for entities to enter and do whatever they want to do in your energy body. They can control your thoughts, they can control your emotions, and they can manipulate you into doing or saying anything. And this is what was happening to me. I nearly died. Now, I found an energy healer who has the ability to not only remove the energetic implants, the chakras, but he was able to remove the implants from my shoulders and clear out the entities that were attacking me. And this is how I both survived and my healing process began. Now, right now, I'm sitting here with this black tourmaline crystal in my hand because the entities are burning my spine. They're trying to give me a sore throat to stop me from speaking about them. And this is the kinds of things they do. This is what an entity attack is. This is an example of it. They go in different levels, severity, pain levels even, but this is one of the ways that they attack us daily. Now, there is no person here who does not experience entity attack. Now, when we try to speak about it, we get people look at us like we're crazy. And this is one of the main reasons I didn't talk about it or tell anyone, because I was so afraid that people would think I was crazy. I myself started to believe that I was, until I actually learned what it is. Now we can get ourselves free from it. Now here's the thing to understand. Our soul does not have an agenda. Our soul is here for a specific purpose, and it speaks to us through feeling, sometimes images. So whenever you get like a repeated thought loop or severe thoughts flooding into your head to do this, forcing you to do something, those are entity attacks or entities trying to get you to do what they want you to do. Now, when you become very deeply intuitive and tune into your soul, which is in your chest, it's like an orb. an energy orb, and its energy goes all over your body. But your soul itself, it can be in the shape of an orb or something else. The last time mine was checked, it was in the shape of a blue, like sword-like orb, lengthwise. Now, this is where we need to develop very precise and accurate discernment, because entities often disguise themselves as guides, guardian angels, and archangels. These are their three main groups, but there are so many entity races and groups of them that I would be here for an hour listing them, and I don't even know most of them. So now I want you to ask yourself, why is this such a hidden topic or knowledge? And why do those who speak about it then are purposely attacked, insulted, diminished, criticized, or thought of as crazy or loony, whatever word you want to use with it? And this is what the entities love. When you close yourself off, you don't talk about it, you live in fear, they feed on the energy of fear. That is the reason fear is so rampant around us now. Now, the entities, I don't know what their agenda is, but their main thing with humans is they need to feed from your soul in order to survive. We are basically their food, just like how we eat fruits and vegetables and things like that. We're their food. That is one of the main reasons. So they will take up portals, energetic portals in our body, and feed from our energy through those portals. Now, a way to get clear of this is to find an energy healer who can either clear you or strengthen your own energy through energetic training. So energetic training is like qigong, tai chi, bioenergetics, eating properly, avoiding alcohol, and daily strengthening your energy from your soul, like you would go to the gym to strengthen your muscles. It's kind of the same thing. The stronger you get is the less they can attack you, and the more your abilities open, such as remote viewing, if you decide to try those things. Now, the other way is you can check out Purple Energy on YouTube or purpleenergy.net. That is a friend of mine. He's an energy healer, and he's the one who saved my life many times over. So these are ways that we need to be aware now, because we're in such a critical time where it's not just about our soul energy being stolen. This is our survival, because otherwise, if we choose to ignore this information or this knowledge or understanding, blow it off as, oh, I don't really need to know that, or I don't really, I'm not interested in that stuff. That's precisely how you're being attacked, and we need to understand this. So we need to focus on our soul. Otherwise, we're going to be recycled lifetime after lifetime, and this is what they want. Now, the stronger you get is the more chance you have of getting off this planet when you leave your physical vessel. If not, you will be recycled again and again. And this is the reason why I said this is personal both for me and for you, because this is for every single soul person here. I also did this because I was tired of being called crazy and looked at funny or in a like I was insane or something. And the other reason is because a lot of so-called psychic healers in the New Age movement, they very well know that they are sending entity attacks to people or courting people to them to drain their energy to entities. Some are unconscious and do not know that they're doing that. But what is very important now is that this is our responsibility to protect and save our soul.